The best YouTube advice ever given was,
I'm just focused on making the best videos possible, period.
But how do you actually do that? Well, it all comes down to 3 things that make your video more engaging, emotional, and valuable. And these are the exact same things that allowed me to grow my channel from 0 to over 50,000 subscribers in the last year. And once you understand how to keep viewers watching, make them feel something, and then come back again and again, YouTube really starts to feel easy. But I want to give you a real warning, because these are not the same things that you've heard before. I'm not going to tell you to edit better, I'm not going to tell you to script better, and I'm certainly not going to tell you to have better storytelling. This is going to be brand new information for 99% of you that will instantly make your videos better. And it all starts with the concept of mechanisms. A mechanism is where you give a new name to something that already exists. On one of my most successful videos ever, I needed to find a way to make copying other people's content sound better. And if I just told other people in that video, oh, you need to copy content that does well, everyone would click off because they already know that. So instead, I created a mechanism around it, and I called it niche comparison theory, a brand new way of finding viral video ideas in other niches and then bringing them back to your own where they've never been done before and they are proven to work. Because people just love the hot new trick, tip, or system that they've never seen before. And so it is your job as a creator to give that to them. Another great example of this is this video right here, where Frederick teaches people about a brand new business model called the digital coffee shop. And this is actually the exact same business model that has been taught a million times over. But because he created this hot new mechanism around it, he instantly is going to get more clicks and get more watch time. But Frederick actually took it one step farther in this video by using a strategy called physical metaphors. And it's actually the biggest reason why this video blew up in the first place. Now, have you ever heard that saying, speak to your audience on a 5th grade level? People naturally like simplicity. So if you can make the content easy to understand and new, then it is almost impossible for viewers to click away. Now, Frederick simplifies his video by simply using coffee. Instead of just talking about how to build a business like most people do, he uses a physical object instead as a metaphor to make it very easy for people to understand. You see, physical metaphors are the simplest way to make people understand something complex, which makes people get more value and then come back to your channel again and again. But the next edition doesn't just make the content more valuable, but actually more engaging. Now, the biggest rule on YouTube is show don't tell, and 99% of creators are currently messing this up with text animations and static headshots. But this is boring, and if your viewers see it, they are going to click off. Therefore, you should add pictures, screenshots, websites, B-roll, whenever there is a moment that you can actually show something. Now, let me give you 2 examples of this. There is a big shift coming in the creator economy, and those who understand it will make millions. Versus, there is a big shift coming in the creator economy, and those who understand it will make millions. You see, the second one shows exactly what I'm talking about. And you, as the creator, need to be constantly thinking, how can I show this? You talk about a website, then show it. Talk about a deal you just closed, show it. Or even talking about a house you just bought, well, you need to show it. But there is one more step that just makes your videos so much better. And to show it to you, I want you to listen to 2 stories. I went to the store and then I bought groceries and then there was a fight. And after that, I came home. I went to the store, but I couldn't decide what groceries to buy. So therefore I decided to buy apples. But all of a sudden I heard a noise. So naturally I went to look, but then I got hit in the head with an apple. So I had to throw one back, of course, but then my phone rang. I picked up and it was my wife. So I walked out of the grocery store and went home. Now, if you are a human and not an alien, you probably found that second story a lot more engaging. And this is called but so storytelling. It's a concept I learned from my friend Jenny Hoyos, who averages around 10 million views on every single short that she posts. And once you understand it, your videos start to improve by like 10x. Because most people are using what's called and then storytelling. And this is typically where you start your sentences with and then. This creates absolutely no suspense, but if we use the words but and so, it is so much more engaging. But you don't just want every line to start with but or so. So you need to add more layers in between explaining the information. Typically, you should drop a but so line every 3 to 4 lines in your script, which will make your videos much better. And if you add personal stories on top of this but so storytelling, then it becomes so powerful that the algorithm cannot ignore you anymore, because YouTube starts with you for a reason. You see, people come onto this platform to connect and learn with real people. So if you're able to tie in your stories to your scripts, then not only can you actually like demonstrate an example of what you're talking about, but it allows the person to actually see you as a real person, right? And not just a robot. Now, I've tested this across hundreds of videos, and we've consistently seen that videos with stories outperform videos without stories. Now, let's say you're teaching people how to shoot a basketball. You should tell them about that story of that one moment that just changed everything for you. Doing that is going to make your video so much more interesting. But now there is one more level that separates the small small channels from the big. Now, I'm gonna be really real with you right now. Gear does not matter. Now, if you have it, use it. But if you don't, you can 100% get to 1 million subscribers with nothing but your iPhone. But the one thing that really does matter is your B-roll. Because B-roll is shots that show more than just you sitting down and talking. And this goes back to that principle of show don't tell. Because with B-roll, you can visually show everything that you're talking about. Talking about working hard? Well, show it. Talk about being inspired? Well, show that. Pretty much anything that you say can be shown through B-roll. And it is the easiest and cheapest way to improve your videos fast. But to actually get this B-roll, you need to follow a certain process, and it's called the rule of 3. You see, every B-roll shot that you get should have 3 variations: 1 wide, 1 medium, and 1 close shot. This allows you to first set the stage, which allows the viewer to understand where you are and what the environment is. Then we punch into the middle shot, where the viewer can really see what you're actually doing. Then we push close, so the viewer can see the details in what you're doing. Now, there's multiple ways to get B-roll. You can source it online, or you can film it yourself. I would recommend filming it yourself because that B-roll is going to be specific to you and nobody else can use it. And the best way to do this is really just dedicate 1 full day per month to filming B-roll. Because realistically, you don't need more than a few hours to film an entire month's worth of B-roll. But then you can stack that B-roll into a folder over time where it just gets so big that you never have to record B-roll again. And once you understand these 3 things, then your videos will start to improve, and so will your analytics. Then one day, you'll look back and wonder how you even got here. And if you want my completely free YouTube course with no strings attached, then go ahead and click right here.